an early time that we started this, but it's rather unfortunate. Things are not working well for us here. That is why unexpected everything went off. So we are back. So guys, share it to your friends and loved ones. Share the live to your friends and loved ones, especially those who are watching us or waiting to watch us from Facebook. Guys, try and share it for them. This is an announcement from Nigeria Embassy. They are saying that within this week they are going to some areas to help you to register for your passport. So those who were asking me questions about passport issues, this is the message and this is the information. So they are saying that this one is from 2021 second passport invention exercise. So from the Nigeria Embassy, they said the Embassy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Tripoli, wishes to inform the general public and Nigerians in particular that a Nigerian immigration passport invention team will be arriving in Tripoli on 13th. So please, if you're a Nigerian and you are watching me, bear in mind, on 13th of November 2021 to issue passport for interested Nigerians in Libya. So this one is an announcement from the Federal Republic of Nigeria, their embassy in Tripoli here. So guys, if you're a Nigerian and you are watching me out there, take note of it. And looking at the copy on the screen, you see some of the requirements that you need to obtain before you register or you get your passport. So I hope you are all aware. So they said the requirements. Let me go through some of the requirements for you. The requirements, the first requirement, 60 Libya dinars as an administrative charges. So register. If you want to register for your Nigeria passport, the administrative charges is 60 Libya dinars, and the passport size picture one, and a fresh application, birth certificate, and the local government indigenous letter. So you have to obtain birth cert before you can register for your passport, whether you're a Nigerian or you're a Ghanaian. So bear in mind. And if you want to renew your passport, that one also, you need the expired passport. You have to get your expired passport in your hand so that you can do it. And then if it is a lost passport, that one too, you have to obtain a police report. You can get that one also. So these are the requirements. So if you are an adult, you are going to pay $106. 106, minor $77. And then lost passport, $137. And then marriage, if you want to change the name or a marriage issues or marriage certificate, that one also is $106. So guys, this is the announcement from the Nigeria Embassy. Now, aside Nigeria or aside this one, they said after this one they will go to these areas. So if you are in Libya here and you are watching me, these are the areas after the Tripoli that the embassy will go and issue or assist you to have your passport. So this one is an announcement to our fellow Nigerians, So on Tripoli, that is the first one. That is 14th to 18th November 2021. So please take note. And then Zanzu, if you are in Zanzu, take note, 21st to 22nd November. If you are in Zertan, 23rd to 24th November 2021. Garenyan and then Trauna, that one to 25th to 28th November. Then Zawiya and Zwara, Zawiya and Zwara, 29th to 30th November. Misrata, 1st to 2nd December. Benghazi, Sabah, 5th to 7th December. And then the general one is 8th to 9th and up to 14th December. So this was an arrangement that the Federal Republic of Nigeria Embassy in Libya or in Tripoli here have made to issue a passport to our fellow Nigerians or our co-Nigerians. Erenti abusuya se afei ena wo hwemi a mesere wa share life fama me na enka anuanom ene abusuafo bebre a wo Libya, uni Libya na wo outside Libya. In fact, this discussion is very important, and each and everyone watching me here, you need to have an understanding of this particular issue. So guys, share the video to your friends and loved ones so that they can join us to do the discussion. Sometimes there are so many issues, there are so many things ongoing in Libya here, but we have said it several times. Even I have made a video on it for several occasions, yet all these things are still ongoing. So I'm here today, so you can send your comment as well. I'm here today to let us to find means and ways, the proper way that we can do away with all these things, because it is hurting the foreigners in Libya, not the Ghanaians, not Nigerians, but foreigners in general, because not one country, not only one country is involved in such activities. Enye country bako anase enye oman bako ena edi sa adwumadi na eyade a ekoso a eho behia pa se yenyina ebema yani akoho na yenyina edi yani bedi akiri se beye na ebeboa yen de ntra ya na me use languages no se beye na abusuafo na omone yen ewo fidue mu amen. Those from Nigeria, any other people no so ebetumi ahunu ana omonso betumi ate de ye ka no ase efiri se dwumadi a yedi no enye yenko ana se enye Ghana fo nko. We have a different people omo e follow yen. So friends from US of A, Libya, Nigeria, Bangladesh, and all these guys are with us. So that is why sometimes I want to mix the language so that we can understand. Erenti abusia say afi ena wonso wa joining me a ene asem bi wo ha me pese me no eka ho asem na asem a me pese me no ka no eye story ye ma me ni kan emfa story we ento so na afi ye nhwe biribi ewo mu na afi me no emeka eho asem eye ade a eha adwen papa. Now this is the story, and this is the reason why I me no eshia ewo afidikasie eso. Now looking at this information, so uhwe information na edaso na eye asemo a ano ede na yade enso a ekoso na de mepese ye ka ene de mepese ene ye hwe de mepese nyina ede to ya adwemu na ye hye ne nso ene se eduru ba bi na obi ya ade a ye se o emfa me ho na nso emfa me ho ne nyina no efa ye nyina ho a ebeduru ba bi no ebe ha adwen Okay, someone is asking, please, if I don't have passport or birth, can Ghana card help me to do my passport? No, please. Me pacho bebre Ghana card into me because passport issue, according to the information that we have, or according to the passport office, the certificate and the document, the passport office, omo ejitum na omoboa ema yedidi djuma no birth set. So guys, that is that. Now say ohwe information ya mede atoso ya eyade a eha adwen eno nti na ne baby a mewe mabɔ mmɔden a sɛ nka me ne mo ebetwetwe ho enkomo enti yebetumi ama wakwanya na wonso wafrɛ bre no ekode nanso ye sɛ nka ye pese ye de to Facebook and YouTube at the same time enti adofo na mo aba so no mesere mo share emfanto Facebook emfa emma ye try sɛ nka ye be streaming live on these two platforms nanso ye try ya na eniema enweke emfa emma yen eno nti ena ama me no ewo efidua yi emu eno nti sa wo hwe information ya media to so ya eyade a eha adwen eyade a eha adwen papa ewo ahoho a ye wo Libya aha eno nti mesre mo orofo mesre pa share video fama me na adofo bebre no enya bi enhwe na afi wo nso a wo hwe me ye ready memo wakwanya wo pese wo frɛ a wo be frɛ mefa wo na wo nso wa kyerɛ wa adwen de na yenye emfa ho eyade a esei ahoho a ye wo kurumu din menkae yen yawo bosome du ya etwa mu da na edi nkan yanhwe oyene kese ene hawo kese a eto ahoho ewo oman mu. Look at the number of people who were arrested and detained, and due to that, look at the people who are still suffering on the streets of Libya. Ni nyina no de ye kan say the Libyans are not good, the Libyans are doing us this and that. Now, looking at these stories, in fact, within this week, there are a whole lot of incidents, there are a whole lot of issues. Abba, nanso, eduru baby anaya say, oh, we the empire ho, or of empire ho, no, the me pese, and you may no ka, also memo wakwanya, na also do adventure, abba. Obefra memo wakwanya na yaka saa asem we na yahunu de sese ye firi se ebeduru biribi ebesi ama yaka se o we de emfa me ho emfa ho na so na efa wo ho pa eduru ba bia ye ka se Libya fo nye. I'm not here to promote Libya. I'm not here to say anything like this. But me pese wa wo hwe me pese wo ye no kwafo, be frank and be truthful. Na asema me no bekan wonso ye ho calculation na fe ye hwe se eye nipa binum no omonye ana ya nkasa ye nsuban ne ye attitude bi a ye wo mo no ebeboa ye na as foreigners in someone's country. Now looking at the post now ewo screen so no is saying that the police forces in Tripoli have arrested 4 Nigerians, 3 men and a woman, for abducting, torturing, and sexual assault a Nigerian woman. The 4 human monsters sent nude and torturing videos of live victims to her friends from the, Gambia, demanding a ransom of 7,000 Libya choppable dinars for her release before being ambushed by the police in Arada area. So guys, if you are in Libya here, you can bear with me. Say, yesi ye kidnapu nipa. Who are the cause of this problem? Who are the cause? Last week, the same thing, the same issues happened. In fact, because I was not feeling well, I couldn't make this post. Nipacho, oh, abonten ho na obetumi abaso on this issue. When you kokwa sante any adofo na wo achire no, you are watching me out there. Now, after this analysis, I will give you some chance. Now, wafre, if it is WhatsApp, ubetumi afa WhatsApp line no, ye wia or the message no ba. yebefa wo pepepe enti wo hwe screen no so a WhatsApp line no na mede ato so no GH Liberty obetumi afrɛ na wonso waba dwumadie nso ubehunu no na yesi yakidnap obi ubehunu na yesi obiribi we ekoso ahoho no mu ene nniema bebre eduru ba bi a ha adwen wonhunu se Libya ni eye hoho biribi wa abra wonhunu se foreigner bi eka ho. So sometimes we accuse them, say they are harassing the foreigners. But looking at some of our attitudes, some of our behaviors, some of our doings, say omode yeye na. Sometimes is it our cause or is it our attitude? And edi sa dwumadi no, ana edi sa haw no edi breyen. Ana say eye omo no mpe ya asem. Within this week, post we are made this is the second time or the third time Amen Saka post to be a ye ankasa hohoi brebia me kasa asem we ye ka ho asem say ye nsuban ne ye niema bi a ye namu okuru mu no eduru ba bi a eno na ekotwe niema bi ede bra ye okuru mu nanso nipa ente ase enti obetumi ahya ase ede o comment na aba ewo WhatsApp line no so WhatsApp line no na ewo screen no so no say uwo Libya ubetumi afa 09190847756 uni Libya just add the country code 0 or plus 218 now where you 0 na fro then you add 9190847756. So the number is on the screen. Ube to me at the abanafe or the comment no afaho aba. So those who were about to watch us on Facebook, it is rather unfortunate. We couldn't do it. So I have shared the link on the Facebook. So those on Facebook, you can send your comment through this WhatsApp line, because if you send it on Facebook, we cannot have that messages over there. So guys, do that for me so that we can do the discussion. Oh, enunti eduru se ya yesi Libya fo nye ana omo hayen ewo man no mu se ohwe ye ne yo ye ne nnuema we a ekoso ya odofo ebeboa yen se ye ya hoho na ye ti obi man so na ye de ye ho ehye nniema bi a etise kidnapping. There is no a connection issue on this land or in this country. Unhunu say foreigner bi eka ho. Enunti se niema bi say ekoso a de nipa no beka ne say ye harazi nipa no ewo Libya. So, if you are out there, you can send your comment. Those on Facebook, it is rather unfortunate, as I said. Please send your comment through the WhatsApp line so that I can read them here. If you send it through the Facebook, I cannot see because we couldn't stream live on Facebook. We just share the link on Facebook. And until also over to me, ede afaho ede amaye ewo WhatsApp no so ode ba WhatsApp ton so a yensa ebeka mo YouTube no de mo de munya biribia live ewo ho wonso betumi asande ede aba. Now se obi ya ade na oni nipa ne ti baabi na ade na oye no se enya, let's call a spade so that many people can be free than say ye be save nipa baako or ye be prevent nipa baako na asai nipa dodo ni nyina dwumadi a yedi ewa ha. Maybe wo aha woyi ena eboa wo ema wo nsakọwa no na ebiso wabusuafo so, but ade na nipa no ye no, you know say the nipa no ye no, it is not good. You are aware and you know what the person is doing. But you say, oh, it's my brother, is this and that. So you don't want to disclose it to anybody, or you don't want to tell your friend the truth. The next day, you know, say, one tina, eha ana eha ahohoa ewo Libya, say, the Libyans cannot identify us easily. Say we are Ghanaian or we are Nigeria, they cannot identify us easily that this one is a Ghanaian or this one is a Nigerian. So if someone is doing something and that attitude, that behavior is going to damage, is going to spoil the name of the foreigners in Libya, please, to me, it is an advice, say, advise your brother, advise your sister to do away with all these things. And yes, one day, the last time I made this post on this particular channel, I said it, say, if something is going on and we are not able to tell our brothers, our sisters who are involved to do away with all these things, one day, one time, the Libyans are going to stop it for us. And unfortunately for that post I made, on the first day of the month, October, this incident happened. Already I have made this post. The reason why I'm near brain say, I can foresee, so ko to say ebua bi si unua so a ka kire ne se sore yen so na moment kan kire se sore no so efri se ofri no so a wo de beba wo so. It those who have stayed here for a very long time, they know this, they are aware and they knew it. Say biribi ikoso na se wan kan okra nkyere unua ma na ntwe ne ho amfiri ho a ochena no, this thing is going to affect all the foreigners in Libya. In this case, we are going to blame them, say, the Libyans don't want the foreigners. In fact, they need us because the work and the things that the foreigners are doing here, the Libyans, they cannot do it. Some of them, they cannot do it. So they need the foreigners. But because of our attitude, because of our behavior, because of the things that we are doing here, in fact, they will not leave their country for us to come here and do whatever we like. It will never happen. And they will not leave us. So, my brother, my sister, call a spade a spade. Tell the person truth. Tell him or her to avoid all these things. You are here to find something for yourself. In fact, if you are tired of the work in the country, it is better for you to go back to your country than say, obeye adia ebe cause problem to the general public or to many people in Libya here. So, in fact, who say many abre na me kasa ana hunu say bribi koso sa na yanka nokore say yantena se na ye katasumu amuaso a today it is somebody's own, tomorrow it will be at your doorstep. Sa abre no be ye ne den abusiafo moma yenka nokore bi na yen fire na si niema bi so sebe ya ha ebe bo nipa ewo man ya etin. Last 3 or 4 months ago me yes post no anche o na Libya for scatter hoho ewo kuro wem amanne me no kasai no binum da so de da bonten ansama ne niema ebe kan yensa ekire mu a some areas people are still lying on the streets. People are still lying on the streets in Libya here. Go to some of the areas. They started to arrest those criminals. And no enekofa sansem we nyina de bra kurowen ha ama niema esi ewo Libya ha. Enti se wunye ya ade na se wo se wonka, my brother, my sister, tomorrow or the next day no ebe affect nipa dodo ni nyina. Enti senkatia ba konya, guys, let's voice it out. Let's bring the person out for that person to be what? Disciplined. sebeye na nipa dodo no ehun beto won me no kasa sese maybe wo bekasa wo ye Ghana ni emfa wo ho wo bekasa wo ye Nigeria ni you don't care whether it is a matter of Nigerians or it's a matter of Ghanaians or Gambians or whosoever. But bear in mind that when it happens, it will not going to affect one country because they don't know the difference between Nigerian, Ghanaians, and this and that. So we have to see to it that it is in order. For how many times? And I bet you say you kidnap obi, and I bet you say you try sika to obi so sika na you try to nipa no so no foreigner any movie. To my research and the information that I have here, there is not a single thing or single issue I will bet say you kidnap obi e wo Libya behind the scene no wunhunu foreigner e wo ho. By say ochina se biribi isi a, we are going to blame the front men, by those behind they are some and I can actually serve for also. Because me no kase sese se me ma mfa me nua anko, se me ma moa ma me nua bi ankoto saa de no mu a den se Libya for obenya obi aye no saa. But because of say yabre yentumi nya adwuma, so this is the way aye betumi afa so anya sika, my brother, it won't help you and it will not help anybody at all. Uye adwuma na wabra, it is better. IOM is there. So untumi twa playing ko kruma. IOM is there. Submit yourself to them. They will take you to your country. So moyen say yetena se na ye ka se we die niema na ekoso no, always you know one thing bribia no aya na me aya ma me kasa se ni se nokure wo ho na wanwaye nokure nani a emmoa manipa nhunu the real color of the object. For example, oba anawunu ya biko school na yabusa no say ade we color etesen na akora no baaye no, you know the real color of the object eye kokko na waka kire akora no say ade no akoye se kokko. Listen to me, akoye se kokko. You don't want the child to know the right color of the object. Okase akoye se kokko, but meanwhile the thing is red. That means we deceive akora no. Denta we deceiving say you did not give the right color to the child. Why am I saying this? When it comes to kidnapping issues, when it comes to these criminalities and these activities, they can say it is in Libya. The hashtag is in Libya. And until Obia Jene say it is the Libyans who are doing it, but rather there are some people behind them. There are people among them. Look at this post. Look at this incidents. Aya ye keno. Emu de wo he ena foreigner enka ho. Emu de wo he ena foreigner enka ho. Or any foreigners ena omoye. So guys, this is the message and this is the issue that I want us to meet here. Let's find a meaningful way to stop all these things. Anyesa MY. Anyesa, it will never and ever help us. Semu refria, I will continue reminding you. Say, on the 1st October, what happens here? No, it was not in a general issue that they are arresting the foreigners, but they said they are arresting people with doing these criminal activities, people involved in these criminal things. That is what brought all this. So if the foreigners have stopped, those who are among these things have stopped, ebeye den ena yakase ye koye saade no ama saade no akusan obi. So guys, makasa now akwanya ewo. So if you want to call us, you can also call us on this line where we shall pick you so that you also contribute to the program. You also share with us here. Open some free direct call. Just pick the number 091 9084 Pick the number, call us. We shall pick you so that you also tell us your point of view. So those on Facebook, guys, you can send your comments also through the WhatsApp number on the screen. That one too, we shall pick you, and you also share with us your point of view. And until Busia also saw me ever chidwa, also be to me at the adventure de Abba na afe yafao na also the owo kano na waka. Bafu Gabriel, so you are doing a great job. May Allah bless you. Thank you very much, my brother. Yabua Benjamin, so good job. Okay, thank you very much, brother. Ayadia pa, but me say adofo no dodo na omo twen ewo Facebook no, but you try na we were having some problems, so we couldn't stream live on Facebook. But I hope say the link is on Facebook, so you can go there and watch us from that place and share with us on this particular line. You can call a number, or if you are outside Libya, if you call on WhatsApp line, we can pick you so that you also share with us with this moment. In fact, this is a moment that we need to address this issue once and for all. And if care is not taken, it will not help us at all. It will not help us at all. So guys, share the video to your friends and loved one also. In fact, people who are watching us from Facebook, as I said, it is rather unfortunate we couldn't share or we couldn't stream on live on Facebook for you, but the link is there. If you go to my personal account, you have the link, or if you go to GH Libya TV, that one too, you can have it. But we are on live on YouTube right now, so those who are watching me, they are watching me live from YouTube. So guys, you can also send your comment, or you can call in. I'll pick you up so that you also share with us your point of view. And also over to me any akasa now also what the adventure abre on this particular issue. It's something that we need to address, or we need to do away once and for all. We have to avoid all these things, because say never corner there, then we have a long way to go, and it will not help us at all. So that is that. You can also share the link to your friends so that they can also join us here. So guys, as I said earlier, those are our friends from Nigeria. I hope your passport and this issue, the announcement is out, so you gather yourself and prepare for that. If you want to register, or if you want to get your passport here in Libya, Tripoli and the other branches, let me paste the other one here so that if you are watching me out there, you can also have a look at it. Those who are not in Tripoli omo a omo ni Tripoli no mo nso mo betumi aboabo mo ho so sebe na bre no so a mo nso mo betumi ede aba elonti arofo wonso obetumi ede wadwenkyere de no aba na afe ye hunu kwana ebetumi afa so saa dwumade we no ana saa de we na wo se yesi anokra once and for all elonti wo pese wo friend no ma call na the number is on the screen. Let me add let me try and put the number here so that you can have it. Okay, 091 9084 you can call us. Direct call, we can pick you, or on WhatsApp, we can pick you so that you also share with us. A kidnapper and a man for a whole lot of issues are people think say ABA kurumu ena omom penny passem and the way sometimes ye kayen some no ewa bonten no yensu ya consider yenso yende yenso yesusu yadwene ho sen na yenso yabrabo ne yenso ye ne ye ete ewo oman no mu. So you can also share with us through this number 09190847756. If you are outside Libya and you want to send the message, you can also send it through the WhatsApp number. I'll read it here also to you. You can send your comment also here. Those on Facebook, I'll later go on your comment. So let me finish this one and come. Okay.
Libya TV.
Okay, abusia enti wonso wobetumi abaso na afi ode wadwenkyere de no aba na afi yato adwumadie no so sadia ete. We were attending to someone's call, but because it was offline. That is why we turned over. So abusia enunti niema bebre wo ho a aya na eha adwen. Niema bebre wo ho a eha adwen na ewo se yehwe na yeka eho asem. Bre no enti I hope say you bet to me atoa so. Okay, Don Rate or say ayasem o. Yeah, ayasem papa ayasem. So also bet to me the adventure there no abba. And I say Jumadi no Breno Edikan etia because we were trying to streaming to both platforms, but we were having some issues here, so we couldn't add those on Facebook. So let's try if we can pick someone here. I don't know if the person is coming. Okay, abusia yasan amama kwa ba fe yenya yenua bako ewo ahoma so. Hello.
Hello.
Ya ma kwa ba eba GH Libya TV so.
Eje moso.
E pa cho na ho te sen.
Na me atem ne hoye.
Atiefo so ema akwaba. Asami ya de atudwa umbe pa cho wo Libya ha.
Esate.
Wadwen kire ene sen ewa asami ho.
Okay, edikano metia atifo edeba Libya TV.
Okay. Hello, mpacho yetio. Me pachonka utie ye wo phone no so a nka beboa o. Nka beboa ye. Hello.
Motimenka.
Me pacho yeto nka pa ntitu aso.
Edikano metia atifo edeba Libya TV.
Atifo eje wo so.
Ya asante ini.
Okay.
Ni number ba kono amesemo.
Okay. Okay.
Asumia onde abetruine ama asante naba subi.
Okay.
Ikanse ya dia idinya ewo idia abonteso.
Okay.
Kana personal na ade ba ko a esese inya ye foreigners no ye hwe na ye hwe no so enese. Libya for not using the not the means I know my
okay.
Not the means. Yen to boy and can upon Nigeria for.
Okay.
Not cannot person big in a cotton. Not a muscle Libya for no to be no better than I.
Okay.
This is the foreigners not yet the one on the.
Okay.
And it is a Libya paying for a banning paying for many after it. Oh, I know a man to say, yeah, how many could you look at?
Okay.
It can say, this is Libya, we Utima, come to people, yes, foreigners.
Yeah.
The Ama personal, I could business beer, yet in the one, and Piafri.
Okay.
Let's say, Mini Anima, baby, sa get the then Chibaho in home.
Okay.
It's the Yahua, and Yahia, at the over a better.
Okay.
And what you know, and fat, then my part into that.
Okay.
Yen to do for your bay, now your son at the announcement, easier for not there, you see.
Okay.
In a square at least was said. Wow, what takes to the animal, but modern say, or better. And yes, not been saboa. Then no entity.
Okay.
Member, let us have a yes and turn. Usa, say, now you have ye, now you really have women say, said the discuss, is some.
Okay.
And now you do the film.
Okay.
But now you tell the son woman, every the end of the year, now yet, yeah.
Okay.
You would be a mission who make a grammar who know. I know my way in Nano, into 2 1, not as I said, yes, sir. If you never be to you, yes, sir. We be up with being we are on it. I can't affect the medium. It should be a alright.
Yeah, but that was Yemia Asante, ever one so o contribution and I want so a futua or the aba no currently a hard joint papa say a quay say no ena at sama bribia mekana say esan sa bribia ye koka say e Libya ntino dodo na anim say e Libya for no na eye enti also ye beda ase pa na obre okay bye enti abusia wonso opese obadwumadie no so a wonso obetumi abadwumadie no so na ode wadwenkyere aba na afi ye hunu de wonso ususu ene anamo a esese yetu because emfame ho no ochena na abefa ye nyina ye ho enu nti ena eduru ba bi a na ayese ye ka ho asema dodo no nimse bia wo eye ade bia ye sei ye ndira na but nipa nso njai ade no ye ena sa ade nso na brebia ekofa problem these things no eno na sometimes no ekotwe problem bebre e de breyen so say jai saye anyai saya jaman kanso ntumi nyaman nka so yen na ye foreigners no yen mum na sese yetu ye hofo I hope say eno na ebetumi aboa yen okay so wonso afei na wabaso a wonso betumi e de wadwenkyere no afa wo YouTube a obetumi e de comment section no aba na say wo Facebook for no is rather unfortunate and na yantumi amfa mamo live e wo ho nanso ye de link na amamo enti minim se mo so munya ye direct e wo ho enti ye nyina yenhwe na fe yenhwe kwan ye betumi afa so a ye betumi asi saade no ano na afi aboa yen ifiri se ade we eya ade a wo beka se mfa wo ho me meka se mfa me ho but eba nso a efa ye nyina ye ho de eya were ho ana were ho sema e wom no so sometimes se ebesi a area na wote no wo beka se bia ye hunu ye se etoda a drivers amu yusu omo nipa amunde omo ye sa ne mani nyina no omo a na omo sukoba ebedi sa nkomo no ema we hunu se nipa we eni nipa we ana ade we ekoso no eye we mu ana we mu ena edi sa adwumade no enti ade nti na ye nyae na afa ye ho nto yen ade nti ena ye nyae because nipa baako ade obekọ akoye no ebe sign ni padodo ni nyina but ye be hunu ye be so oyeye nua enti ye nyaa no but ton so okoton obi ana problem a odi se nipa no be kom no nso eno nso ye nipa o se nipa no ye nipa oh sometimes nyema bisi na se bia ye ka ye be ka se oyeye nua nti ana oye obi nti ye nyaa ma saade no enkoda ana saade no ye ntwa so se ye twa so a sa nipa no nso a enam sa nipa no so ama omo aye affected binum wo ho a ye kidnap omo ya hwe omo binum wo ho a ye de omo fa sa atete nso sa nipa no nso ye nipa enti sa nipa no nso ye nya no den because enam nipa so ama nipa ho kire no eno nti de enam ne so ama ono so ni nua ho akire na wo so ono ye nyae no ma ono mfa ni tiri nkodidi no de enam no so nso a ye de na fa sa atete ye de na fa sa ohaw no so mu no sa nipa no nso de na wo ka kire sa nipa no orofo wo so betumi afre na wo so waba so 09190847560 yɛbɛfa wo na afei wo nso wo de wadwenkyerɛ deɛ aba ɛwɔ saa ensɛmi ɛho ɛfiri sɛ sɛdeɛ nneɛma esi no sɛdeɛ nneɛma no ɛkɔso ne deɛ esi no sɛ yɛanhwɛ anka ho asɛm a ɛnyɛ ade a ɛbɛboa yɛn ɛmmoa yɛn ɛno nti arɔfoɔ no a mohwɛ yɛn ɛwɔ Facebook no sɛdeɛ maka no link no ɛwɔ hɔ ayɛ a wokɔ a wo nso wo nsa ɛbɛka na afei wo nso wahyɛ ɛde ama afoforɔ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ na dwumadie no nso wo nso wo nsa ɛbɛka bi ɛwɔ baabi biara a wowɔ na afei wode wadwenkyerɛ aba enti wo nso wobɛtumi de wadwenkyerɛ aba ɛwɔ saa asɛm yi ɛho ɛwɔ WhatsApp number no ɛwɔ screen no so 091908475 na wo nso wode aba na afei yɛhunu wadwenkyerɛ ana yɛhunu deɛ wo nso ususu ɛne deɛ wo nso wodwene ɛfa saa asɛm yi ho ɛno akyiri no yɛbɛsrɛ paa sɛ nsɛm no ne nneɛma no ɛsise a yɛmpɛ no sa ɛfiri sɛ the way things are going ɛwɔ kuro wei mu no if care is not taken obi mfomsoɔ obi mistake ana deliberately no ade obi bɛyɛ no ebetumi akɔso ade kɛseɛ ama nipa dodo ɛwɔ ɔman mu nyina ho akyerɛ wɔn it can cause a lot of problems a big problem for the foreigners in Libya here ebi a obi nso te baabi a ɔdwene no ho nanso obi akoka de abɛka saa nipa ko no ɔrɔfoɔ ɛno nti ɛnɛ yɛ nkyɛ ho yɛbɛhyɛ da anya brɛ na afei yaba so ɛno nti wo nso wobɛtumi ɛde comment no aba you can also bring your comment on the phone number 09190847756 09190847756. If you are outside Libya, you can add the country code +218 9190847756 yansabeka na afei also wode wadwenkyerɛ aba ɛyade a ɛha adwen always yɛte yɛkidnapo nipa na yɛgye sika na wo a wohwɛ me mesema yɛnyɛ nokwafoɔ na afei yɛmu nkontaa sɛ deɛ nam ne so a wama yɛkidnapo obi na saa nipa no nabusua ne ne fiefoɔ ɛho akyere wɔn na saa haw no aba saafoɔ no so no deɛ ɛnam ne so no yɛse saafoɔ no deɛ edu ba bi ama yɛ nka na deɛ nam no so nso saa nipa no nso akɔ saa haw no mu no nso saa nipa no nso deɛ na yɛka saa nipa no nso deɛ na yɛyɛ ɛde akyerɛ saa nipa ko no so you can bring your comment and send your message as well those on Facebook in fact ene yebesha daba if you say ye try senka ye nemu nyina ebedi dwumade na bom na so antumi amwaen ewo saa kwan no so enti menim se wo hwen efri eho nso a obetumi ede wadwenkyere de aba anase britia yi mu no also obetumi asend comment no ede aba na afei yahwe se de dwumade no ete ewo ho obetumi afre normal call yebefawo na afei nso ode wadwenkyere aba ede ena yenye ewo saa asemi ho se obi eye saa de ne bi na unima yenyae ema enka ana se yen report nipa no if someone involve him or herself in such activities should we report the person or we should leave the person alone to continue doing all these things? But at the end of it all, no, we are going to be affected because sometimes ade no see if the person was not catch or was not arrested red-handed, the people around that area, all these people are going to be affected because they don't know who is involved or who is not involved in these activities. And in fact, if this thing continue, then it's a question mark for us. So you can also call us on this number or send your message through this WhatsApp number. If you are on Facebook or if you are now watching us on Facebook, we couldn't stream there, so you can send your comment through this WhatsApp line for us to share with you. So we don't want to waste much of your time. So let's see if there are some comments here. Abusia, enti ususu say yenye ne den. What should we do about this case? Because sa niema we nom na aya na ehwa na akotwe problems. Some of the problems, a lot of problems are the foreigners no face e wo Libya no. All these things are part of it. All these things are part of it. That is why sometimes we see Libya, the actual issue or the main cause of it now, ayana we don't know. But all these petty things, we can say it's a petty things, but people are suffering. People are suffering from these people. People are suffering from these people. So what should we do? So you can send your comment. Bring your comment. I'll read them so that I will know what to do. Okay. Someone said I should send your number. Okay, you can pick the number. You can pick the number from the screen. Chidi, you can pick the number from the screen. That is 091 90 81 84756. The same number, you can pick that number so that you call us or you send your message through that number. We shall read it here. So what should we do if someone is involved in these activities? What should we do? So let us have your opinion. You can also send your comment as well, or you can call us on normal call. We will pick you so that you also share with us. In fact, we couldn't start early. That is why I hope some of the guys they have tired because they went to their various works. So most of them, they have tired and they are sleeping. So I just came out to advise. I'm pleading with our colleagues. If you are foreigner and at least you understand the language that I'm speaking here, please and please, let's try and avoid all these things. Let's try and do away with all these things because it will not help us. Maybe that is how you can earn something. But please at least consider the implications. Please and please consider the implications. The things that may come out of what you are doing. It is you alone. By tomorrow, it will gonna affect many people. Many people will be affected by a person's attitude or behavior. So shall we keep quiet for all these things to continue till when? That is why I always reminding you that if we are forgotten, what happens on the 1st October. Let's be mindful of all these things. Guys, let's be mindful. It is all these things that brought all these things. So I'm just pleading. I'm just pleading. Sometimes if you are speaking like this, people think, say, maybe you are spoiling their business, or you are doing something that will affect them, or will do this. But let's consider the implications. Someone will sit alone somewhere, but because of your attitude, because of what you are doing, can bring a whole problem. It will bring a huge problem that we cannot solve it here. So please and please, okay, Chidi, you can just pick the number 091. If you are not in Libya, just add the Libya code +218 91 9084 That is the number that you can reach us. So pick that number and call us, or send your message to us, so that now what should we do? Shall we keep quiet and stay calmly for people to continue such a dark business, and one day, one time, it will bring a calamity and a huge problem to us as a foreigners in Libya? This is my question. Shall we keep quiet? Shall we leave them alone? What should we do? Okay, Blessing, you are welcome. You are welcome. How are you? Shall we keep quiet for people to use their own business to bring problem out before we come out? Yes, I'm good. I'm good, Blessing. Now, what should we do? Send your comment or call us on 091 9084 and let's have your opinion or your mindset. In fact, sometimes I feel bad. Yeah. TikTok will come there, but this issue, I want us to address this issue on this particular platform. Sometimes I feel bad to have such an incident. Someone may sit elsewhere quietly thinking about his work, day-to-day activities, things that the person can do so that he can earn something. By mistakenly, someone's business, someone's personal interest will go around and bring problem to those people. This is my problem. I don't have any problem for their business or whatever they are doing, because if you try now, people will still come for you. People will still chasing you. We know the situation in Libya. So I'm just out there. I'm just here to advise and beg. I'm entreating my followers, my viewers, those who will listen to me, that let's try a little bit to avoid all these things. We will choose to use that way to find money for ourselves, but have we considered, did you consider the implications, things that will come out later? because of one person. 4,000 people or 5,000 people, 1,000 people can be arrested a day. So shall we keep quiet for this to happen before we say something, or we come out, or we chase people? So this is the question that I'm asking, and this is what touches my heart. We know the country that we are living in, so we have to do things according to. Let's try, brothers and sisters, guys, let's try a little bit to cope with the laws, the rules and regulations, the system that the country want us to do, things that they need us, they want us to do here. And avoid all these things. Because sometimes my concern is on those who are here at least to find something for their family, to work and find something for themselves and their family. But based on these things, all these things can cause a huge problem that we cannot solve it. Now look at the number of people lying on streets in Libya here. What is the cause? What brought all this calamity? It is all these things. Because the time they started, they said they are arresting people who are involved in criminal activities. But later on, look at the number of people who were involved, who were among those who were arrested in that particular moment. At that moment, look at the people who suffered. Even look at the people who died. Maybe those who were involved in such activities, none of them were hurt, none of them were injured, none of them were arrested, none of them was even able to run. But look at the people, look at the number of people who were affected. So please and please, guys, I'm entreating you, I beg you, let's live harmony. If we live harmony, the reasons why you came here to work for money. Use your hand, work for money. If you get what you want, you go back to your country and start something. Or if you know you are tired, just find yourself a little bit of time, sit at home, enjoy a little that you have. When you finish or you get the energy, but if you say or if you think you are tired, you cannot do any other work but this work that you can do. In fact, one day, one time, maybe it will be a bad day for you. It will be a bad day. But if sometimes my concern, my problem is that if the problem is going to those who are doing it alone, I don't have problem. I will not have time to even to discuss this issue at all. But my concern and my problem is that it is going to affect those who are not part of it. Those who are not part of it, they are going to suffer. So guys, shall we keep quiet till when? Shall we stay calm for those people to continue these activities Till when? And if this thing did not stop, if those who are involved did not stop all these things, we are not going to have our peace in this country forever and ever. Yes, we are not going to have that peace. Because if you stay with people who don't have peace, you will never have peace. The peace that we are fighting for, nobody is going to bring it. Nobody is going somewhere and bring it. It is you and I, our attitude, our behavior that will bring that peace. Our doings that will bring that peace. So if we want peace to prevail, if we want peace, guys, let's try a bit and do things that will bring peace to us. Let's try a little bit to go according to the rules and regulations. The countries that we are coming from, we know what is there. That is why we travel all the way from our motherland, from our own country to this country. So we have to let that one to be our number one mentality. We have to think about it before we involve ourselves in any other activities. Somebody may say, this is the only way that you can find your money. That is the only way that you can find something for yourself. But if today or tomorrow it affects you or the people around the area, what are you going to say? What are you going to do? So guys, please and please, I'm pleading with you. Let's try and do away with all these things. Let's try and avoid all these things. If we avoid all these things, we can live peace and we can live harmony. The peace that we want, I always say this. If you need peace, it is your activities and your doings. If they say don't go here and you did not go here, don't do this and you did not do it, you have your peace. But don't go here and you are coming from there. Do this, you say, I will not do this, I will go here, I will do this, I will do that. In fact, it will never and ever bring peace to us. So I just want to entreat my colleagues, foreigners. Okay, Chidi, you can call. Chidi, you can call. If we do not, always I used to say this, if we do not stop this among ourselves, the Libyans are going to do it for us. That is where we are going to shout. That is where we are going to cry. That is where we are going to say, Libyan peoples, they are not good. But if we know ourselves, they are good people, by the way. Because if you are a Nigerian and you are watching me, if you are a Ghanaian and you are watching me, ask yourself that the things ongoing in Libya here, the things that we see in Libya here, if the same thing is happening in your country, will you travel all the way from your country and come here? It is not because of the bad things in Libya here. That is why people travel all the way from their countries and come and stay here. No. I don't think it is maybe the bad things or things, the negative things that we hear. That is why people are coming here. It's because people find money, people find job, people find something for themselves and their family. That is why they leave their country and come here. So if you are here, try and cope with the system, try and go according to the rules and regulations. Find what you want. When you get it, you go back to your country, you establish what you want to do. But if you come here and you want to do as you are in your own motherland or your own country, no, it won't work for you. Even there's no country on this planet that you can get it in that way. If you go to wherever, mention any country, there's no country that you can go there and do whatever you like. No. If you do that, you will never have peace. Because the things that we are doing in our various countries, you cannot send it to any country. Yes, if you're a Nigerian, what we are doing in Nigeria, you cannot send it to any country. If you're a Ghanaian, whatever you are doing in Ghana, you can never send it to Nigeria or any country. If you're a Gambian and you are watching me, any country that you are come from, any country, you cannot send, or whatever you are doing there, you cannot go to somebody's country and do whatever you like or send those characters to that area. It won't work for you. Yes, it will never and ever work for you. So guys, let's try a little bit and limit all these things. I'll even just do away from it. Let's avoid all these things, because the people that we are kidnapping, the people that you are collecting all this money from, they are also human beings like you. So that is why I'm asking this question, that if somebody involve him or herself in these activities or in these doings, and that person is caught up, people may say we should free the person. But what about those who were involved in that person's activity? The activities that the person is doing, people are fall victim. But you are saying that we should free the person. By those whom have been fall victim in the person's activity, what are you saying to those people? Let's say it because of someone, or someone has been kidnapped and asked to pay 7,000 or 8,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000. When that person is arrested, people will plead on behalf of the person. Oh, the person is from here, so he is our own brother, and this and that and this, so let them free the person. What about the person that he collected or they collected that money from? Look at the hardship that that person will endure. Look at the treatment that that person going through. So do you want to tell me that person is human being than the other person? And my concern is on the later on what will come to the general public. After all these things, we the foreigners, we can keep quiet. We will look at them, then they will continue doing it. One day, one time, they will start arresting these people. Innocent people will be arrested. What are you telling those people also? When innocent person is arrested by somebody's criminalities and by somebody's bad doings, what will you say to that person? Because it is someone who caused that problem. But when that person is being arrested, people will go and plead on behalf of the person. people will start saying, oh, let's forget. The person will not do that again. What about those who were affected? What about those who fall victim in that person's activities or doings? Enti abusia Breno Echo. I'll just end it here. So let me try and see if there are some comments behind. If there's no comments, we'll find another way to solve this issue, because it is still disgracing the reputation of our countries. Some of the countries, you have good name out there, but if you involve yourself in these things, in other words, you are putting shame to the country, because there are some countries you have good names out there. When you mention your name, the name of your country elsewhere, everybody admire the country. But if you start involve yourself in all these things, in other way, you are putting shame to the country. You are bringing the country to another level. Later on, you go and mention the name of the country, they will say, this country, they are not good. This country, they are this. This country, they are this. So, guys, I'm pleading with you. Please and please, let's try. Let's try and see how best we can do away all these things so that it can help us. So, guys, I just want to see if there's no comment here. We will just end the live because it's about 1 hour 22 minutes that I've met with you. Guys, let's try. Please and please, let's find ourselves a better job than this ones. This one will not help you. It will not help you and it will not help me, because one day, one time, it will come on all of us. It will come on all of you. So, guys, if you stay closer to someone and you knew that someone is in such activities, just advise the person, because you say, oh, if I say the person will do this, will do this, one day, one time, it will gonna affect all of us in Libya here. Look at this incident that happened in the October. Look at the people who freed from their houses. Look at the people who were injured. Look at the people as I'm speaking right now, according to the information that we have. If you go to some of the areas, yet look at the cold. People are still sleeping on the floor, outside. So please, I'm pleading with you. If you are a monk or if you know all these things, please avoid it. Avoid it. It will not help us. It will never and ever help us. Since this incident happened, there are a whole lot of things that I have bear in mind. Since this thing happens, I've asked myself a whole lot of questions, so many questions. Now go to other streets. Look at how people were suffering, yet people are still suffering. People are looking one way or other to go back to their country. But meanwhile, if it was not these activities that made the security service started all this crackdown, this wouldn't happen. This thing would have not, they will not do it at all, because if we are going according to their laws, rules and regulations, all these things would not happen. By now, look at what has happened. Look at the problem it has caused. So I'm here to advise my fellow foreigners in Libya. Guys, let's live harmony. Let's live in peace. Mama yensesa na yempa dwuma papa bi na fe yemfa ye ho hyemu. Mama yensesa na yemmo ye ho moden se yebetu anamon papa bi na afi aboa yen anya sa oman we mu ayewo no ebedudu de no na niema a esi niema ekono yebebo omudimbo ne se omonye but yankasa so ye na montuo bi ne ye niema bi wo ho ye ya na emmoa na enye yebesi ha na afi ya check comment ahwe se amanfo the comments bi eba ya na afi ya toa so ene ya nhye dwumadi na sentem enti dodo na no na omo ada na minim say after this program no and I say after this no amanfo beba behwe na afi yehu kwan papa yebetumi afa so na yesi dwumadi ano mama yenye no saa na emmoa yen na yanye no saa emmoa yen ede haw ene amane bebre na ena ede bebre yen se ekoba na saa nso a na yebede atena oman no mu ebi a wo nso wode ne ha a wo nso ba ya unya bibi hwe wo ho ema bi so ofie ene wabusia orofo abra ya hwese ye de comment no comments ahodo a eba ye no ye na ye ho sima emra na afi ye ntfa dwumadi no emra awiye abra ye hwehwe comments ahodo a aba no
GH Libya TV. GH Libya TV.
Abusia yebesa ma akwaba yebeda mo ase ebre no ekọ papa na menim se ensabe ya mekan obo emfume na mom ubetie no asopa mu na yetu ye hofo se yetu ye hofo a ebeboa yen papa okay atakofi ose afi na wadwan ne yen yebeda wase yebemo akwaba na de ye kan se enema ekoso ewo Libya hano enema bi wo ho eduba bi a na ano eden aya na ede haw na ebra ahoho wo Libya nanso ye na ye wabonte na aya na tambi o moka se eye Libya nti aya na ya dwene no ana ye hunu se eye Libya for no na ye but behind the scene no ye na nkasa ye nkrofo bi eka ho se wohwe sa post ye ebeto dwa within this week no won se mantumi anye post bi ana men hyeda ntiapo weda na esesa no nti no ama na apoti enhyede ni onanso na ene kama koma se ensam na ekoso no na yewo platform etise na wo se yehia na yeka eho asem ye kidnap obi ya gisika ye yewe ni nyina no ye besere moma ye ntwe ye ho emfiri sa adwumadi no ho se watukwan aba obi man so na adwuma a wobeye no ana ade a wobeye no se waya wi ana se wabra eno ano se wo ye adwuma nya sika na wakọ home kakra ukọ home a na waba na ye eduru ba bi a kwan a ye fa so ne stories ni bi ba na ekofa problem me the only problem a me wo ye say asem no ba nipa na e bi kro ye involve a ye mpese be ka ho asem no ono de nimba bi obedwane afa but ye hwe na anu asem yi a esi ye no omo se omo oche omo a omo ye drug omo ye kidnapping ne sa na ma criminal activities a ekoso ewo ahoho mu ewo Libya ha ene ekofa asa eye ne kase wei ede ba ya neme no kasai no awo wei a eba yi no nipa deda monten a omunye baabi enna eye obi esika obenya wo me no kasai ebi asabere se nipa no de anya kwana adwane ana ono de kura nya baabi akotena but eba se ya yesema yenka ho asem yenka no nso de nipa no ye no kofa problem kase ede aba abeto ahoho ewo oman nyina mu kasa de sade ba kwa me ba ha ma hye no nso pa na se Libya fo no omontumi identify yen easy enti se tuntum ni ana ahoho ni ba akokɔ ya ade sei ahoho mu wontam ho nyina se wutira nya yie ye de befra ahoho mo te sa kuru no ene mpatamu ho nyina enti wa ho so obi mfum so obi sika bi a ope no ama won so won sabeko wano ma bi aso ovni ofiefo so no won so sa adwuma na abo ye bechiw me no kasa hwe na no sa incidents we a esi ye nipa mako more than 4,000 5,000 yenyi omo konsuo so emfiri mu a ye chi omo me no kasa ye bubu bi mu dan asese dan kora wo pedan ha e wo Tripoli a unya ne nyina ye sa niema nketinketi we but yakoba say ya esan say the news out there no news na yele to abanten say o Libya ntino obi adwene yen say Libya fo no mum na omonye na say ye tena se abunkonta bi pa obehu say enkakuro we ene currently no said o mon hyehye na omo nema bi ye no nka beboa o me no ka say ukuro mu nya adwuma nye ntino e bia watu kwan ye o ena wabetena ha so wo bepa adwuma ye na adwuma we ya wo be ye bra sister ebeboa ni because a teacher ana yenya lie say dwumadie we na mudi wontamu ho a nipa wo ho nyina be affected obi nso ti baabi a odwene ne ho obi ti baabi a o hwe kwa obetumi afa so ne na busua nanso obi mistake but yakoba say ya si o ye nua moma ye nka moma ye nye say na yetwi ye ne na yete ho ekena asema ebeba besi no ebeba be ya asem kese enunti ena mesre menuanom ahoho ayewo kuremu wo ye Ghana ne ntra meka na madane abaga na kasa mu sebe ya obete mesre mo moma ya ntwi ye ho mfiri ho moma ya ntwi ye ho mfiri ho ye adwuma na ye bra nyame adom Lona Air Transport Services ewo ho ukotwa odo beko enti Ghana we plane ho bebi a pese wo fa no ubetumi afa akọ ukuta okama obetumi afa transit akọ na saa adwumadie we no aya na eduru ba bi a ye de ho hyehye mu na esei man no dini no man dini na esei no kina ebema wo ne ye ntumi nkoman bi aso bi mu because ye wo country bi wo no okoba bi na akobo country ni dina obi anhwe wanim enso eye saa niema nketenkete we ye nhwe kuro mu a ye wo first ye bokuro we dini a ye bokuro bi din a omoje yetumpa but nnei no esan sa niema nketenkete no obokuro no din na obi anye wo ntomu biem arofo. So this is my advice na wo so wo afutu a obetumi dia fa comment section ho na ode aba na esan say yatramu ache don hwere baako eni sima aduasan ni na yede aye dwumade wa beba behwe wa akire so no fa wa dwenkyere bra de na yenye so obi ye sa adwuma na yenya na ama no nkoso nye ana se de na yenye mfa ho eno nti yebesere na yetu saade we ho anamo sebe ya ebeboa ye nyina mahwefo nyina medamu nyina ase mo support GH Libya TV mo nkoso am support yen ye wodwumadi ene nhyehyeye pa ene anomontuo pa edema yahwefo ene yetiefo. Thank you very much for watching me tonight. today is your first time of watching this particular channel and you have not subscribed, please try and subscribe. We keep on updating you things going on here in Libya. And today I just came out to put this message out there to advise my co-foreigners in Libya. Co-foreigners in Libya, whether you are Ghanaian, you are Nigerian, you are Zambia, Gambian, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, wherever you are coming from, please and please, let's advise ourselves and some of the steps that we took in this country. It's going to bring a very big problem to us. If we need peace, if we want to stay peace, let's do things that will bring peace. The peace is there, and the peace is within you and I, our attitude and our behavior that will bring that peace to us. So if we want to live in peace, guys, let's live in peace. Let's do things that will bring peace to us. The peace is not someone who is going to bring it to us, but you and I, our attitude, our behavior, our doings that will bring that peace to us. Thank you very much for watching me tonight. I'm your brother Achampo David. Keep on supporting GH Libya TV, for we have a good things for you guys out there. So before I leave you guys, let me remind you the announcement again, especially our friends from Nigeria, Ghanaians who want to do your passport. If you don't have your birth cert here, after this program, you can send me a message through the WhatsApp line 09190847756. I'll give someone's number to you. You post your birth cert to him, he will call you and give it to you. Then you register for your biometric passport if you're a Ghanaian. If you are a Nigerian, as I started my program, I post your announcement that your embassy sent to the general public. If you are forgotten, let me try and post it before I leave you guys. So this is the announcement. So they said they are going to meet with you guys. Those who are in Tripoli, they said on the 14th, they are going to meet those in Tripoli. 14th to 18th, that is Tripoli. Zanzu, 21st to 22nd, Zanzu. Zertan, 23rd to 24th November, Zertan. So this one, if you are a Nigerian, please take note. The embassy and the investors, they are coming out because it's an exercise that they are putting out there. So they want to come to your various destinations. So if you are a Nigerian and you want to get your Nigerian passport, please take note of this announcement. And the prices also vary. So let me try and post the other copy also for you. Maybe you see the prices. So this one also is here. So this one, Garinyan, if you are in Garinyan, 25th to 28th November. Zawiya, Zwara, 29th to 30th. Misrata, 1st to 2nd December. Benghazi and Sabah, that is 5th to 7th December. And the last one, that is the general one, that is from 8th to 14th December 2021. So guys, if you are Nigerian and you are watching me out there and you want or you don't have a passport, please and please do well to get yourself a passport. If you receive your passport, get your entry and your karma so that you can stay good in Libya, so for you to get what you came here for. And the prices also ranges. The fresh passport, if you have never done a passport before, the price is $106, not dinars. So guys, take note, dollars. Renewal of passport, 106. Loss of passport, $137. $137. Change of data, if you want to change your name, your marriage certificate and this and that one also $137. So if you're a child, or if you want to do a passport for your child, for the child or the children, that one is $77. So this one is an official announcement from the Federal Republic of Nigeria Embassy in Tripoli. They issue this statement. I hope it is on their Facebook page also. So guys, I want to leave here and say may God bless you. Thank you very much for watching me tonight. The mechanic say already shira mo nyina na afei moma yentu ye hofo na yenhwe ya setena mu ene ya brabo ye ne yoye ene nema bi ayeye ewo oman mu yie sebeye na enko fa problem bia emfa emra ye ewo oman mu.